Hello front porch art friends and welcome back. We are going to be doing our Swirly Snowman project today. So let's take your kit out. You should have a dark piece of cardstock, 4 oil pastels in different colors, the pieces to put together a snowman, and a mini art lesson on Vincent van Gogh, and of course your step-by-step written instructions. And I want you to also have a glue stick, a pair of kids' scissors, and a piece of scrap paper. Anything you have in your house would be great. And the first thing we're going to do is take a look at Vincent van Gogh's Starry Night painting. And I want you to look at the sky and how he used brush strokes to make swirly patterns so that it looks like wind. And then we're going to recreate that. So take a look at that, read this, or have someone read it to you when you can. And let's start by practicing on our scrap paper. So we're going to take our oil pastels. Now these are different than crayons. They're a lot smoother, the colors are a lot brighter, and they're really fun to play with. So if you've never used them before, I would suggest you just kind of have fun. Maybe drawing circles, little dashes, try the different colors. Maybe draw a dotted line around a circle, like that. Just have fun playing with them for a couple of minutes. Then I want you to pick one, and I want you to draw and color in a solid circle, like that, meaning you filled it in. And then once you've done that, I want you to take your oil pastel and draw dashed or dotted lines around it, like that. Try doing that a few times. Round in a circle. Just like that. And the next thing I want you to try is drawing a circle like this and coming round and round, and the circle gets bigger and bigger. Just like that. Call that a swirly circle. Again, you're going to start in the middle, make a circle, just keep going around, just like that. So practice that a few times. And then I want you to practice making some, once you think you've got the swirly circle down, I mean, you can do as many as you want. It's kind of fun to make. Then I want you to make some dashes like this, just little hash marks, little dashes on your paper. You can do short ones, you can do long ones. Try out the different colors. Just have fun practicing all of that on a piece of paper. And then once you're done, we're going to take out our blue cardstock, and we're going to do that same thing up at the top to make a swirly sky. So I'm going to start by, remember, I think first I'll make one of those swirlies I was practicing. Just like that. And maybe I'll make a smaller one over here. Maybe I'll go get a white one. The white and the light colors look really good on the dark paper. So I'm gonna do a white one. I'll do a big white one over here. See that? Now I'm gonna maybe do a solid one. We talked about coloring one in. Color this one in. Do little dashes around it. Like that. I'll do another orange one up here. Some dashes around it. Now take your time. This doesn't have to be anything you do fast. Oh, that kind of looks like the sun, doesn't it? Maybe the sun setting in the sky. So you're going to just go in and make all of these swirly circles. You can just do big ones too, like this. Whoop, whoop. And what you're going to end up with is a sky that looks like it's windy, because things blow around in the wind, don't they? And this shows the movement of what it would look like if you could see the wind. So that's what we're doing there. I have a green one too. Maybe I'll go back in and do some green ones. Or I can just do like a big swoop. So windy. See that? Okay. And when you're happy with your swirlies in the sky, then we're going to do our hill. We're going to make a hill along the bottom. And one way we can do that is first just kind of draw a line just like that to represent a hill, going up a hill. Okay. Then within that hill, we're going to make some dash marks that we practiced earlier. You can do long ones and short ones. You can do all over the hill. Go back in and add some other colors. Long ones, short ones. Go in and add some white. Maybe there's snow on my hill, so I'm going to add some. You can color in a little bit if you want to. Remember, this is your art project. I'm just showing you different techniques, but you can go in and sort of make it your own. Maybe I want to fill in some of this with the white, make it look like a snowy hill. Now, if you didn't get a white oil pastel and you have a white crayon at home, you can do this with a white crayon. But make sure you use your oil pastels too, because they really are fun and bright. Just going back in and adding some white to make it look like a snowy hill. Then I think I'm going to go back in and add some more dashes of green. See that? I'm just kind of filling in my hill with different colors and dashes. And just have fun with that and fill the whole hill in. Okay, now, once you're happy with your background, your sky, and your hill, we're going to put our snowman together. And let's pull those pieces out. We've got 2 circles. Now, if you look at my picture here, of the one I did earlier, you'll see that he looks like he's looking up at the sky. He's in what's called the foreground. That means he's in the front. So what I did was I took the bigger circle, folded it in half, just like that. And then I took my scissors and I cut it right down the middle. We end up with 2 half circles. And I put one right down here in the corner, just like that. So it looked like he's kind of coming up out of the corner. Okay, and the first thing we can do is glue that down. A bunch of glue on the back. Just pat, pat, pat. Okay, and then the other one is going to be the snowman's head, just like that. So we're going to put glue all over the back of that. And put on his head. Now, remember, this snowman is in the foreground. He's in the front. So you're only seeing part of him. You're maybe not seeing the whole snowman. Then we're going to take our red strip of paper, and this is going to be his scarf. Now, what you can do to make it look more like a scarf is take your scissors and just kind of snip at the ends like this. Kind of creating some fringe like you would have on a scarf. Then we're going to glue on his scarf right over where the big circle connects with our half circle, just like that. See that? That's our snowman looking up at that windy sky. Now, you can go ahead and paint or color a design on his scarf. Sometimes scarves have stripes. Sometimes they have hearts on them or circles. You can put whatever you'd like on your scarf. Okay. Now what does our snowman need? I think he needs 2 eyes. Your kit came with 2 eyes, so you're going to glue those on. And if you look at my picture, I have them kind of tilted because he's looking up, right? That shows that he's looking up at his hat that's blowing away. So we're going to position our eyes so it looks like they're looking up. Put a little glue on the back. Just like that. See? His eyes are a little looking up. See how they're kind of looking up? Then you're going to take your orange piece of paper that came in your kit and you're going to cut out a triangle or a nose. It's a carrot, right? So it can look like a triangle or a crooked carrot. You cut it out any way you would like. I think that looks like a carrot nose, so that's going to work for me. And I'm going to put a little glue on here. Remember, the nose is also pointing up. See? When your face moves, everything moves with it. Your eyes, your nose, all pointing up at the sky. Now he needs a mouth. So for the mouth, you can do a couple of different things. You can draw a mouth. You can take one of your oil pastels and just draw on a mouth. You can find a black marker and draw a mouth with that. Or you could find some black paper and punch out holes with a hole puncher and put on little tiny circles for his mouth to make it look like little rocks maybe that you picked up off the ground and put in there. But for today, I'm just going to draw one. I have a black marker, so I'm just going to draw a mouth like that. Here we go. Now, what is missing? Can you tell what is missing from this picture? His hat. Most important, his fun hat. Every snowman needs a hat. This black hat would go on his head. Now, you can put it on his head, or it can be blowing off into the sky, and you can glue it in the sky. That's up to you. But remember, it is a windy day, and sometimes your hat can blow off. So I think I'm going to put mine right on his head, because the last one I did, it blew off. But this one, I think I'm going to put right there. And there you go. There's your Van Gogh inspired winter swirly snowman sky. And I hope you guys have fun with this. We'd love to see your pictures when you're done. You can send them to us on Instagram or Facebook, or even message them to us through email. And again, have fun and stay warm.